What is the deal, beautiful people? It is your boy, Uncle RZA. Fable Legends. Now here's something I can honestly tell you I wasn't too happy about. And this was definitely on the lower end of the exclusive spectrum for me. Things like this and Project Spark, I look at them as just filler games. But I think wrongfully so, because even when you look at Project Spark, that game came out and it sort of hit its mark. Even in the reviews, the game was what it said it was going to be. So there's still some hope that I had in the back of my head for Fable Legends. Now, this is largely because I didn't understand the direction the game was going. Every time I heard the word Fable Legends or the words Fable Legends, it was talking about this 4-player thing. Like, I don't know what that was, man. I was a huge fan of the first Fable. I got it kind of late. In fact, I think I still owe Tawan a copy of that shit. I had his and never returned it. And then Fable 2 was just really good for me. They introduced the sort of the world on Xbox Live where people were represented by orbs and you could talk to them in your quest. The storyline was good. The mechanics were good. Fable 2 actually stood for the first game that I played, or the first RPG that I played and took seriously after my PlayStation era. I was a huge Final Fantasy fan, and I believed in a traditional turn-based system. So I wasn't really sure what Fable would be like going in, but it did it for me. Fable 2 really did it for me. And looking at what we knew so far with Fable Legends, I felt like this game was not that. This was not the legacy. It was more just a deliverance on a title. It's a game. It's Fable. You knew it was coming. Here it is. So I wasn't really looking forward to much from this guy. And here it is today. The news came out, and Fable Legends is going to be a free-to-play title. So a lot of people, this wraps into that conversation about microtransactions and is it good, is it bad? I have a video out there that I will link in the description. I want you guys to really watch that and think about a lot of the points that I present there. And long story short, I don't think microtransactions are bad. They get a bad rap because people misuse them, these dirtbag developers, but microtransactions are a dope thing. So Fable being free to play is walking that road. Now, I think it's important to understand that Microsoft is actually trying something new here. And come to think of it, if I look at the lineup of exclusives coming and the IPs that they have, I think Fable is a pretty good one to try something new. You know what I mean? Like, sure, fuck it, throw it to the wind. It's an RPG / with the potential of an MMO or some MMO elements. I think this game could be done even better than Destiny, simply because it has a yet unrevealed storyline. But the key is it has a storyline. Hello, Destiny. So I feel like this is something dope that Microsoft is trying. The game developers said that the game is 100% free to play, so you can complete the linear storyline and even do some of the co-op and online stuff without actually buying content, which I think is dope. And I think that is the missing commitment that was always the promise of free to play, but hardly ever delivered in so few titles. And if Microsoft is going to put their foot in that arena, it's important that they get it right. So I really like what I'm hearing from the developers, and I think this has a potential to be something huge. And one of the guys even goes so far as to talk about Dota 2 and how there was a DLC released, and he didn't need to get it to be part of the Dota experience, but he felt the need to have it. You know what I mean? Like, and they're looking to recreate that, where sure, it's free to play, you can get on and play, but the immersion factor would be so strong that, you know what, screw it, I want to buy better armor for my guy, I want to buy better boots, a better gun, a better sword, because I'm gonna be here for a while. And I think that is the right way to do free to play. You build a platform and you let the players immerse themselves in the world, and they will buy it. You know, I think The Sims was a really strong version of that, even though it wasn't free to play. But people would buy a Ferrari in The Sims in real life. I swear to God, it's a very powerful game. But also some other tidbits came out about the PC part of it. It is cross-platform, and they said they're working hard to make sure that the gameplay, the co-op or competitive gameplay is balanced and fair across both the Xbox and the PC. They also mentioned, you know, if you have it on your Xbox, wherever you left off, you can pick up the PC version and pick up from there. You know, your same character points and everything, and vice versa. So they seem to be hitting everything on the right track here. You know, everything is being done correct. For every buzzword that you hear and then you go down the list of what could go wrong, I feel like they're going out of their way to really plan it out the right way. That's dope. That's dope. And this just says to me, I don't know what this decision was like and who made this decision, but Microsoft is putting a lot behind this, and it's good to see them. It's good to see them really pushing the boundaries on the type of value they're offering gamers, the type of scenarios. You know, you got free to plays and you got the Forzas with the microtransactions. It's really dope. I really appreciate what they're doing here. Now I'm not gonna stick up for this game as to if it's gonna live up to the Fable legacy, if there even is such a thing as a Fable legacy, because I feel like Fable is that franchise is such a hit or miss for so many people. I've met very few people who just enjoyed every single iteration in this franchise. So I do enjoy it. It has its ups and downs for me. I'm not sure. I'm nowhere close to even being sure where this one is gonna go. But the genius in it all is, as a free-to-play title, it cost me nothing to find out. I think this might be a grassroots strong project. You know, people might just sit down and do it just because it's free, and we may all, you know, come to realize, holy shit, this is a dope game. And if they can pull this off, then I expect this to change the landscape of gaming going forward. And not because Microsoft pulled it off, but because it's successful on a console. You know, PC gamers get this type of thing. They don't mind it at all, but the console players are still largely like, yeah, okay, not happening. So, you know, things like Microsoft lowering the price of Xbox to 40 instead of 60, if they could do it for free, you know, this would be so much more of a stronger effort. But if you zoom out, you see Microsoft playing some very strategic hands from some very different angles, all at the same time. It's almost as if they're putting the pieces of a puzzle together to really tell a dope story. But I'm just happy to be able to be part of this, man. God damn, I'm happy. I almost bought a PlayStation the other day. I'd have returned that shit anyway. It's your boy, Uncle RZA. My bad, man. Just a little trolling. Hit the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the Fable. Let me know how you think about the departure from the traditional Fable setup, or even if do we know enough to say it's a departure? I don't know. Free to play, are you in? Are you gonna give it a go simply because it's free to play? Let me know, man. Subscribe to the channel. We got tons of content coming. You know us. You guys want to holler at us, check us on the Facebook. We're all over the Facebook. Hit us on the Twitter. Hit us in the comments below. We love to build a community. And I am out of here. Peace.